This road to recovery. Some days don't feel like a four-leaf clover. My head hang over, confused if I want to stay sober. 12 days of sobriety is undoubtedly the biggest challenge to overcome. The vodka bottle calling my name, telling me I ain't shit without it. You need me. You see, it's calling me. These thoughts are killing me, telling me to dive in and drink me. Sometimes smiling through the pain is not always enough to get over the thoughts of insane thoughts on my brain. They're like a roller coaster. Up and down and round they go. I can't keep my feet on the ground. Save me from these thoughts. I'm working to sort out the things that can elevate my thoughts. Thriving one day at a time. I'm already past the dime. Stay focused. There's no hocus pocus. God grant me the serenity to hit my goal of infinity. I'm calling on the Trinity. Recovery is beautiful. Don't think twice about your decision. Sometimes you won't understand the vision, but keep up the good things you're striving for. Keep knocking down those barriers and walking through doors. The thoughts are only temporary. They don't have to be contrary. You deserve happiness too, despite of what you've been through. I got you. Stay 10 toes down, even in the times you want to frown. Breathe. Once you look up, you will see that this was more than just a dream.
My thoughts is killing me. My thoughts is
What up?
What's going on? My bad, bro.
It's fine. We got it.
If I need to pay for some additional time, bro, I got you.
Oh, can he pay for the additional time?
Watch the thing real quick.
Oh shit! I got this on. We about to get started, y'all. If y'all can hear me, I don't know if y'all can, but we about to get started in like a couple of minutes. Full start at 7 o'clock. That's when it came to 7 o'clock. That's when 6:15. Now 7:20. But we about to start.
It's not over. He ain't never failed me yet. No, it's not over. No. He ain't never failed me yet. It's not over. Not over. 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 Never fail me yet. No. He ain't never failed me yet.
Start talking, yeah, you're good.
Oh shit! You gotta take that off.
How do I take this off?
Can you put the camera back? God damn it. Shit. Oh my.
Okay, I reloaded.
Hey, we here, man.
You know?
Here. That's the best part about this whole shenanigan. That feel like a Hennessy bottle, dog. Ooh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? My name is October. Welcome to Selfcare Story Podcast.
Hey.
And before I start talking, man, I got to give God the glory for even being here. Like,
That's what they do, right?
it would be a blasphemy if I don't give him the glory for what he's doing for my life right now.
Hey,
Like,
I just be known, my brother.
Hey, man, I got to give a shout out to God, man. When I see him, I'm gonna throw the wrong one. What's up, man?
Yeah. What's up? I'm here.
Hey,
I was late, but I'm here.
hey, man. Listen, that's life, man. That's life.
Man.
Life. Well, what's the topic, man?
Man. So today, well, I want to read the mission statement you came with because I think it's good. Can we start with that?
Let's start with it.
Let me read that. So, the No More Secrets podcast is a space for truth telling, healing, and transformation. It's not a platform to bash those who hurt us. It's a place to find ourselves, share our journey, and walk into the freedom that comes from surrendering the secret. We are breaking generational cycles of silence, self abuse, and internal bondage, learning to be free from the dysfunction we've lived in and the lies we've told ourselves. We're showing people that it's okay to be alone, to be real, and to be healed. I think you did a good job with that, my brother.
Hey man, we gotta get that healing. We have to get the healing. If we don't get healing, this is going to keep being cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles. And I
Absolutely.
think that's where I stopped that for my generation for kids. To,
Hmm.
the best way I can. But when we get into it, it's like, dang, did I really stop it? I mean, it's about to get deep today.
Yeah, yeah. So speaking of
It's about to get deep.
yeah, so speaking of kids, we're talking about childish things, right?
Yes.
Talking about childish things today,
Yes.
childish behaviors.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
But not only that, the pain that we may take into our adulthood due to some of the childish maybe decisions we made, in our younger years and some of our adult years too.
I
You know
made,
what
I
I'm
made a
saying?
lot. I made a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
So what that look like for you?
oh man. Um, like I said, I do not. If I cry on here, I'm gonna be so mad.
Bruh, you talked about crying, laughing.
Oh yeah, with the sex.
How you gonna be mad crying on
Because
here,
we
bro?
on camera though. That's the whole point.
What?
Oh yeah, I did bring that up. I said I was gonna cry if I had sex with somebody. Because like I wouldn't know. It
You gotta
wasn't
give more context.
okay.
On that later, later if you want to.
Yeah. I'll
Or
get more
whenever you want
contact
to.
later. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just watch the show last week and you'll see what I was talking about.
That last week?
Yeah, that was last week. I
Okay.
said I was gonna cry because it's just like my thoughts is clear.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what that was about. I just said it. What was the question again?
So what it look like for you dealing with some of those, or I guess maybe the outcome of like the childish behaviors, or what you experienced.
Um, I experienced a lot of the child mentality, keeping it with me, stuck in that trauma. Abandonment issues was one. That means because I was abandoned, I cling to anybody or everybody that that I can, but whoever stayed, I was like, everything they wanted me to do, I would do it, right? Just for you can like me, right? Because knowing my mom situation, my dad's situation, then my living situation at that time, it was like, dang, like it was bad for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means I carried a lot of these things because I never had time to see that it was a bad thing because growing up, all you thinking is a man is supposed to work and take care of his kids, and
Right.
that's all I wanted to do. But when it came to taking care of my kids, because I was in that mindset that anything that happened to me would never happen to my kids. That means that childish thought process came to my adult life, right? Um, and it really messed up a lot, right? Not even being the argumentative. That was me arguing back and forth with my wife in front of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
That means that's something that my son's gonna be doing, but I'm telling them, hey, you should not be doing this, but dad, you doing it. I'm not speaking on her because her wrongs is her wrongs, my wrongs. I'm just saying what I'm starting to learn in this mentality of a child that we bring to relationships, right? Not knowing that the direction I'm going is disaster. But because I don't trust men, I don't like it was very hard for me to even listen to a man figure because of what my uncles did.
Mm-hmm.
That means when they try to correct me, I'm not listening to you. I'm my own man. I've been out on these streets for a long time. Like I had to survive on some streets.
Yeah.
That means No. Then why would I listen to you if you was the one that caused the trauma? Right? That means a lot of stuff, and I was just so angry.
Mm-hmm.
I was angry, but I kept bottling up inside because I thought that if I'm here for my wife and if I'm here for my kids, everything is fine. That's all I thought about the whole time.
I think that's how a lot of people function.
It
They just bury that shit,
dog,
bro. And like,
dog.
especially men, like we just bury that shit and keep pushing, working. Yeah.
One thing my wife said the last time I talked to her, and I told you, whenever she give me some some knowledge stuff, I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, and she said it a couple of times, but this time it really hit something different. She said, "You are delusional if you think it was just for your transition." I, I told my counselor, I said,
Oh, y'all situation, like
yeah.
okay, okay.
She said, but look at her point. She said this. I told you my counselor. She's straight with me. She said, but you've been looking at your point of view this whole time I knew you. She said, we can't keep doing that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Look at her point of
Mm-hmm.
view, right? That understand that.
Shout out to the counselor.
Man, listen to me. She's a dope man with the stuff. She's a dope person. She said, from her view, she was expecting X, Y, and Z, but because she was dealing with her own issues, she just knew you were supposed to provide and supposed to do X, Y, and Z, but you couldn't hold up to yours because you was dealing with your own issues, and because you was scared to let this go or do it, whatever, you allowed that to ruin your family. Then I started crying. I said, "Fuck." Like that. Ever since then, man, I haven't like I've been messed up since then. I like knowing that. Damn, this childhood mentality I had. My outer being was a man, doing grown things, having sex, going on trips, stuff like that. But that anger that was inside of me,
Mm-hmm.
it hurts, man. It hurts because being the person that I wanted to be, right? Like being the person that I'm like, I'm gonna be the best dad, I'm gonna be the best husband. And when I sit back now in this man role, this accountability, not saying it was because of this, not saying it because of that, and really taking that shit hurts. Like I just wish that I would have walked away. Like I love my kids, man, but like, nope, I can't even do it. I can't. I'm not even do it. But yeah, it definitely hurts. It definitely hurts. It definitely hurts, man. I just wish that it was somebody there that I could talk to or feel comfortable about this transition, what I was going through. I couldn't find nobody. I couldn't trust nobody. And like I just destroyed my family. You know, that hurts.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Take your time, bro. There's, there's people going through that the exact same thing. So this is what you created this for. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, but all I gotta do, I just gotta learn how to. Just I hope, hopefully that that no one, my wife is my kids. I'm so sorry.
And you ain't gotta apologize, bro. To me or nobody watching, bro. Fuck everybody. No offense. No offense to y'all, but hey, you feel away, feel some type of way.
It's
That's
just
all I
hard.
gotta say.
It's just hard. It's just when she told me that, it just messed me up. Like, because I was trying to blame so much because I had that kid mentality that
Mm-hmm.
I had that frustration, I had that anger, I had all these things that I wish that as a child that somebody would have took me seriously and allowed me to express myself. I wish my uncles or my grandma would have sat us down and talked to us like human beings.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have to go through this in our 30s. I wish that somebody would have said, hey, life is better than that. Hey, don't talk to kids like that. Don't mistreat them like that. And I wouldn't be in this situation, right? But I can't still blame them because my actions and my pain and my not letting go messed up my marriage. I can all that stuff is caviar on the plate,
Mm-hmm.
but I just got to learn how to forgive me. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing I got to do, and that's very hard to see because I try to do the right thing. I try to do everything I could, but the one thing I didn't do, I didn't let whatever was inside of me go. Like I didn't let it go. I was asking for help, but I was still holding on to it because it made me feel comfortable. Because I was so scared to allow somebody to come in and they'll still walk away. And like
Mm-hmm.
and like dealing with being by myself, like I'm finding myself, but it took me a long time to get to that point because I'm like I'm thinking about the kid when I felt alone. Thinking about when I was in the abandoned houses. Thinking about when I had to sleep around with people that I didn't even know. I'm a kid, 16, 15, with both sex, just to make sure that I had a place to go. Like
Yeah.
like that, it make me disgusting of my body. Um, it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. That mean that's what I learned. That was my kid mentality. That I what I did, and taking that into my relationship. But I just feel like and parents need to do this. Give your kids a voice. Stop
Straight up.
stop trying to condemn your kids for growing, but then be mad when they want to go hang out on the streets. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when do parents respect their kids as human beings?
Bro, that's a question for the year.
Because you don't. I know parents that don't respect their kids to they're 18 and still don't respect them.
I Yeah, past that.
Right.
I think there's a level of um I don't know. Parents just feel like they have I mean I can't say all parents, but for the most part, parents feel like they have ownership over you. You know what I mean? They feel
Oh,
like
they do.
you know things gotta go. And I understand respect. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed you should respect your parents and
But
things like
but let me
that.
ask you this question:
What's up?
We respect. I like respect, but if you not respect, that means do you respect me as your mom, or you respect me as a human being?
Mm-hmm.
Because regardless of the fact, the kids is a goddamn human being, and the kids need to be respected.
Right.
That's why they don't respect their teacher. They don't respect themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That means we got to stop this. Oh, my kids ain't gonna talk to me like that. That means how is they gonna learn how to express themselves? They're supposed to learn it in the house, not at school. The school's supposed to shape it. You're supposed to grow it.
I got a whole. I don't even like school at
Right.
all.
But
But
in the sense of what we got to
I know
do
what
in
you're
the
saying.
United States to
Mhm.
not go to jail if we got kids,
I
that's
got
one.
I got some loopholes. We can talk about it later.
Hey,
But
that's one thing that me and Jessica did, regardless of the fact I was called stupid. That was another problem in my childish life. It's called stupid. Oh, he can't read. No, he's stupid. He don't. Yeah. I adapted that, but something inside of me, when I started getting a little older, I'm like, you smart, you smart. But the words, I was scared of words.
Mhm.
But I was always looking in books. I'm the only one at my house bought books, and I still buy books today. And I would just look at the words because I was hungry to know.
Mm.
Right? That means where was the respect at? How did you respect us? Because you, my bad, because you let us eat, or you put roof over our head. I don't like when parents say, "I fed you," and not. That's your responsibility as a parent.
Right. You made that baby. That's what you're supposed to.
I'd be like, "What?"
They feel like that's pretty much where it ends. I don't gotta listen to you. I don't gotta let you express how you feeling to me, and it's crazy.
And then you see why marriages go down the shithole. Why dude can't talk to his wife, or why the women don't want to be can't talk to her husband. Where do we learn these things at, parents? Because me, my kids, I let them speak. You, JJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get overboard. What? But you teach him, you mold him.
Yeah.
Because he still have to learn. Because if you suppress your kids so much, how would they grow? They won't grow.
Right.
You suppressing me, a child, saying that they're stupid just for a damn check, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get a government assistance check.
There's a lot of that going on.
But then when this kid is 17 to 18, now you kicking him out. Oh, I can't handle you.
Mm-hmm.
Now he robbing and stealing and doing all. Why you thinking like this? Then they would say, "Oh, it's slavery." I said, "What the fuck slavery got to do with this?" I said he was slaving in his house. He was a slave. That's what we are as children. We slaves.
Mm-hmm.
We are slaves in the house.
Gotta be seen. You heard of, like the thing you be seen and not heard.
Listen.
All of that bullshit.
Some of my relatives said we did what our dad did to us, or whatever in that concept. I said, okay, that means you don't like slavery, but why would you then put us in slavery?
Mm-hmm.
Shit don't even make sense, dog.
It's it even go deeper for me. Like, and I know people got different perspectives on this, but even with like beating your kids and like
Oh, yeah.
whooping and stuff like that. Like, I don't when I have kids, like I'm not about to. Like, people can say what they want, but like
Right there, we
if
can't.
you
We got to switch that because I'm getting over the deacons too right now, and I don't want to talk about that. Like 'cause that right there is still
Yeah.
touchy for me.
Yeah.
That means let's just
Yeah, we ain't gotta get deep in it.
Let's.
But I'm just saying it goes back to the respect.
Oh yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
listen, parents that still living in their past, and no, listen, I don't care how grown you are or how much money you make. Everybody have some childishness in them from your past. I'm never going to forgive me. I'm never going to let go of all my stuff that because it's a daily process. Because you learn like, oh man, oh wow, right? What I'm saying is, parents, if you want your kids to not to be in the streets, if you don't want your kids dead before their future, if you want your kids to graduate, the best thing you can do is start understanding your children and respect them as a human. I told my kids this: I'd rather you respect me as a human before you respect me as a dad, because I'm gonna respect you as a human before I respect you as a kid. Didn't nobody teach me that,
Mm-hmm.
right? That means if
You said that a minute. I remember you said that. I actually, it's on either my IG or my TikTok. We was having a conversation. You said that a minute ago.
I taught my kids that, like, if a person that's supposed to be remembered, literally couldn't read and stupid, I adapted that. That means I never call my kids stupid. We had 2 kids that was on SSI. I mean, not SSI. Sorry, Jesus. No, none of our kids was on that. It was on the help in school. This the
IEP.
The IEP. Them kids not on the IEP no more. Last year was their last year because they leveled up so much. Why? Because regardless of what we was going through, regardless of anything that me and my wife was going through in our house, we made sure that we was trying to give these kids the best education. That's why we moved out where we moved at. People, oh, y'all trying to be like the white folks. Y'all leaving out y'all mean. No, we trying to give our kids a great education. And when they got up, they had to read. We was always teaching them. Never said you couldn't do this. Never. And that's why you see JJ. That's why you see Donovan, Maya, Michaela, Marlena, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. She in college now. Hey. Listen, I didn't go to college. Her mom didn't go to college. She didn't finish college. Taylor is in the university, sleeping in the dorm, scaring the hell out of me every day. But it is what it is.
Is she a
freshman? This is her freshman.
No, I'm saying she's first generation to go to college.
And she got her.
Okay.
She got her own criteria to how she want her family, right? Just because, and regardless of anything that I went through, she still proceeded to be great. What was in her mind that I still in her.
Mm-hmm.
She like, I gotta, before I get a boyfriend, I gotta fix myself, Dad.
Hey, I love that, bro, because as we talking to the topic is about the childish behaviors that go come follow us into our adulthood, like they got a chance to see. Well, I ain't gonna say chance like it's a good thing, but I'm saying they saw some of the stuff you was dealing with, some of the negative things, but you was still able to pour into them. And now the next generation is she already thinking like, okay,
I'm not gonna bring my kids in there. I'm not gonna bring my kids because one thing I never did, regardless of the fact, I never downplayed her mom. But people downplay my mom all the time growing up. I never downgraded my boy's mother. She downgraded me all the time. I never downgraded the girl's father. Pray for them. I made up a prayer, and I've always picked them 3 in it. Because regardless of the fact, these kids need to know who you are. And me saying any negative thing about y'all is not going to fix them. It's going to break them. But you keep calling me stupid, though. How did I learn that? Because I took what y'all couldn't give me. God already had it in me. It just had to be molded. But it was never going to get molded if I was so worried about this identity crisis. Right? But now I understand I was always smart, dude. Or it was just always in me. Because didn't nobody teach me how to parent. I lost my kids. Didn't nobody tell me how to get my kids? God itself did. It was like you would never get your kids. I was on level 1. When they was watching me, I said, man, I wasn't a bad parent. We just got in, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on level 1. She's on level 2. I go in the 90-day review. No, you're not gonna get we still ain't. But we gotta do the law. We gotta just let you see them. Though they didn't have no hope for me. Right. Listen to me. I'll get up every day, do everything I can to fix myself. So I'm not losing my kids. Right? That means my mindset that God put in me, that the enemy would try to destroy. How did I still overcome these things? Because of God. Some people would have crashed out, especially what I just came through. Dog. Not drinking, not smoking, not turning into sex. I didn't think I could ever do that. But when I put God in me, when I put him in the center back into my life, because regardless of the fact, it's a mirror, and I have this mirror. It's in my grandma's house. I got a picture of it. Anytime, and we all laid here, like we would come. It's like in the hallway. Um, it was a mirror on the wall, small mirror. Them old mirrors got the little brown stains on it,
Mhm.
and it was a furnace we used to put our feet in on to go to sleep and stuff. Um, I used to look at that mirror at night and say, "You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great." It wasn't even me saying it; was God saying. I didn't even know what I was saying, but I would look in that mirror. I would look in that mirror, and it said every day, every day. It's like me sitting here right now is not because of me. It's because of God that He has so much grace and mercy for me that He's given me another chance. But what He did is He had to take all this stuff out of me that somebody else put in me that I grasped for to. I didn't just wake up like this. This came from somewhere, and I allowed it to attach. I allowed that to attach to me because that's what they said I was.
Mhm.
Right? But when I start getting out of it, it seemed like y'all don't like me. It seemed like y'all trying to saying I'm crazy. Is I'm crazy or y'all just delusional that y'all was good parents? And I'm just speaking out about it.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, hey, there's no more secrets in my life no more. You keep all the goddamn secrets you want to. But what it ain't gonna be no secret in my life no more. The peace I have in this brain right here, I see why some people stay single after they break up. Because this piece, man, dog, this piece I have, it is so beautiful. Because I'm healing now. You can never heal when you don't have peace in your mind. You can never heal. How can you?
It's always gonna be something. Straight up. So you went through a process of transitioning into you know, I guess manhood, or because we're talking about child, but so as you got out of those childish ways of thinking, like what is your view on that now? Like, what is a man?
Oh, man, a lot of
You know
people.
what I mean? If you're not a child no more, what does that look like for you? Or what masculinity?
A lot of people ask that question. I mean, a lot of people say a man is this, a man is that, a man is this, a man is strong, a man is a person that look like a man with the, just he's a protector, he's mean, he handles business. That's a man. I'm not that type of man. No. The type of man I am is I'm learning to be any responsibility I can grasp it, I have to make sure I can take it. That's my responsibility. That's one. That makes me a man. What makes me a man is standing in this current state in my life and standing up and saying this is not going to take another relationship from me. It's not going to take another business deal from me. It's not going to take me sitting in my house crying, right? Me taking this accountability, not blaming my wife, not blaming my uncles, not blaming my grandma, not blaming none of these cats. Hey, what did you do? And how can you turn it around? Because the God that you serve, He's about to give you everything. But if you keep holding back and looking back and saying what you can't, you're going to be right back in that same situation. That means get your life together, right? I understand that providing is something that a woman wants, right? That means I got to make sure that everything I do when I get up, how can I provide for my family before they'll come back? I want it already. That means I'm working on things and making sure that even when I get into conflict, you know what I think about? Hey, you a man. You don't. Hey, what's you know?
I promise you, I'll be saying that, bro. I ain't arguing.
But listen. It's not. Hey, dog. You want to get in the line? Hey, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, dog. You got it, dog. Why?
People think you gotta be rah rah
Nah,
to be a man.
listen, because if I'm doing that to him, what you think I'm gonna do in the house? Me being a me being a man today is making sure that I cover the home that I put my family in.
Yeah.
Like it would, like I said, that's my pride and joy. But now I know what's important in my life, and there's two things I always wanted, and two things I would get. I wanted to be married, and I wanted to have a family, because I never had any of them. I had marriage. I had two marriages. So I'm like, God damn, this is your fault. How you mess up two, right? But the first time I didn't get it. But this butt whooping I just got, boy, boy.
Would you say the focus was off? I was gonna say that, but I don't
What?
want to speak for you. Because you said you was like, okay, how did I mess up too? Because
It go again.
now you focused on yourself versus being like, oh, I want the family. I want the family. You know what I mean?
The family came when I was younger. I always said I wanted that. I always wanted a family.
Me too. I want like 10,000 kids.
I don't want to. God bless me. That's it. I'm just trying to say I just wanted to. But I always wanted a family, and I always wanted a wife. Right? That's what I wanted to live for. I didn't want to live for money. I didn't. I wanted them two things. Right? And I put myself in the cookie cutter man stage, and I thought I was doing the right thing, but it goes back to when you didn't get taught as a child.
Mm-hmm.
When you didn't get taught as a child, I didn't get taught these things. We got demanded, like, do that. No, you can't say nothing to me. Don't look at me like that. That means that's what I got taught. But didn't nobody tell me, hey, you gotta have a gift. I heard it, but that's not my everyday psychological thing going on in my home.
Right.
Then when I had to hit the streets, all that stuff had to go out the window. Then I'm like, damn, I really wanted to finish high school. I wish I could have had a decent home or a decent situation that I could have went to 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't want to drop out of school, but I had no choice.
Right.
That means that's why I learn every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I learn every single day. I can never tell you what is an exact man, but what I can tell you, I learned from everything from my childish things. And all that childish stuff I was doing, arguing with my wife, not taking care of business, having her do everything,
Mm-hmm.
playing a role but not being the role that I should have been, that would never ever happen again. I know that for a fact. But I would never really know until I get back into a relationship. Because all this right here is class. This is class. Me learning myself, me learning my new tools, it's class. But once I get back into a relationship, now this is the course. Or are you gonna pass it when y'all get mad? Or are you gonna go back to that y'all calling out each other names?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That now, but right now I'm just taking these tools. And if I get into a situation outside on the street, I go back to my tools and say, okay, I can handle myself. I can handle my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen,
That's a fact.
life is always a growing cycle.
Absolutely.
That's why I said I'm not mad at my mom. I'm not mad at my dad. I'm not mad at my grandma. I'm not mad at no one. I just prefer it should have happened different, right? But it did. I mean, I gotta take that. I gotta just let it go, and I let it go. It's no hard feelings. That don't mean I'm gonna be cool with some of these cats. No, no. Why? Because I'm not a Harrison. I'm not a Harrison. Once my mom leaves this earth, only ones I will be talking to is my brother, my sister, and my nephews. I don't got with my kids. I would never stop them from doing anything. But me, I'm in self care. Not a Harrison. I don't like nothing no stand for.
I mean, that's the beauty about life, bro. Like, you can really carve your own path.
And that's exactly what I'm doing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's exactly what I'm doing. Because the biggest thing, what I did learn about the generations is if you go back and see Harrison is a slave master. That means y'all protecting the slave master last name.
we gotta do a
No, right. I don't go there, but I'm just saying, don't go there because I know where you're about to go. I know exactly where you. Yes, I do. I know exactly where you're about to go with that. I'm not for the audience, right? Because you got to school them, and that's going to take like 15 to 30 minutes on your own. That's why I said, hell no, you are not about to do that. I know exactly what you're about to do. You're about to get it started. No.
I don't think you know, bro.
Yes. You was going to say, I knew. I'm just saying for the audience that thinks like that, because you got to think. A lot of people think where our names come from, but I actually looked up where Harrison came from.
But everybody, to your point, everybody's story is different. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So,
but what I'm saying is,
and I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you had it.
After you start telling me with the stuff, I started like, let me see where this came from. What I'm saying is because I understand what you're going to say, and don't speak on it.
No, we ain't got.
But regardless, this man the last name was a slave master. It could have came from somebody else, right? But Harrison is self. The last name. I don't want to be a Harrison. I just want to be self-care. And if don't nobody like it, that's fine. If somebody says gay, that's fine. Somebody said it's stupid, that's fine. Okay, why are you telling me these things that bothers you about my last name? Or even my first name. People, why your name is October? Because I wanted to. You couldn't pick no other name? No, October. And it's crazy because you still call me October.
It's weird how people even looking at it, bro. Like, it's just,
you call your kids Mercedes. The fuck are you talking? Mercedes.
But that's the thing. Like, even with that, I don't see nothing wrong with
Mercedes. I don't either. But what I am saying is, it's like people are so judgmental.
That's what I'm saying.
About what you doing. Why you doing that? Man, listen, I used to care about all that. I don't care about none of that no more.
And it's crazy. You change your name to Selfcare, something positive. You know what I'm saying? And there's those of us that accept names that people give us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the real beef, bro? Like, you could have named yourself some other negative name. Like, you're mad at Selfcare.
It goes back to the childish behaviors that we still picking up as we saw at our home. Because you heard mommy talking about that girl, you heard daddy talking about that dude, you heard uncle talking about that dude, you saw grandma and mom sleep around. That all these are learned behaviors. Where did it come from? It didn't just drop in our mind. No. That means if my kid do something, where did it come from? It came from me. I always told my kids this, and I told Jessica this. I said, we can lie about what was going on. I said that the best storytellers is going to be our children.
Right. They know everything.
Listen, the best storytellers will be the children. That means who best can tell my how I came up and how why? Because I experienced it. Duh. Y'all can say y'all gave us this and y'all did this and did this, but I'm gonna tell you what you really did. That really affect me. And one thing I would never, ever, ever do in life, try to convince my kids I didn't do it. Oh Jesus, that one right there that right there just kills me all the time.
Yeah, no, that's like a slap in the face.
I didn't mean it like that. I don't care what you meant it like. I took it like, well, you was a punk. I'd be like, okay, man. No one say that to me, but I'm just like some of the things that we learn and what I am seeing, and like I said, every day is a growing process. I'm in the process of healing, right? But knowing that now is my job to fix myself. It's my job to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job for my sons to look at me as a man. It's my job to make sure that I can provide for a family. It's my job that I can get this organization and this business running. It's my job. But the difference is everything I said, just pick God in it. Just pick. If I tell people some of the blessings that I got, Trey, even this, dog, I don't want to say it, like, even this whole situation today, honest to God, I said, God, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. I said it. It was a bill I got to pay. Just do tomorrow. I said, God, I don't know. Literally, from the time where I said it to the time I got here, it's paid. I said, thank you. See, what he reminded me is, what he reminded me was, this is only small things. I'm just letting you know, when you go through them tough times, count on me. Put your faith, not in your thoughts, because when we start doing it to ourselves, we start getting angry. We start thinking about robbing somebody. We start going crazy, like, oh, nah, dog, I got to go rob. Nah, bro. I literally said, I said, that's just a small. But the other blessings I was telling you about, hey, there's going to be sometimes me and Trey going to say stuff that is side notes. We ain't going to tell y'all, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Yeah. Only God. It can't be nobody else.
It could be a nigga named Jack.
Listen.
Never
well, you can call him Jack. I call him Jesus. You can call him Bob. I call him Jesus. You can call him Tony for it. I call him Jesus. He can be Buddha to you. I call him Jesus.
I'm dead.
Right?
Okay.
Whatever you call him, I'm going to call him by his name. I know his name is Jesus.
I had to get you worked up.
Hey, listen to me carefully, dog. You call him whatever. Call him 50 Shades of Grey. I'm going to call him Jesus.
Somebody said Jesus.
You can call him Jesus. I'm going to call him Jesus. That's all I know what I'm going to do. It doesn't matter. Can't nobody ever in their life tell me God is not real.
No, I respect it.
Like, because I literally tried everything. I test this faith. I tested this. It didn't work for me. It worked for other people. I'm like, damn, how it worked for you? It just didn't work for me. Mm-hmm. But when I got back to the presence of God, that's the only way I can survive without being on medicine. I get into my Bible and I just read. And it's crazy. I can read the Bible better than I can read regular stuff. It's crazy. Right.
That's the beauty again about having your own path.
Would
you want your like what if your kids came to you and said, this is my path and I'm whatever.
Come say it. But make it up. Make it up.
Anything. I'm saying like let's say they said I'm Muslim because that's what helps. Just how you were saying what Christianity does for you. They said, okay, I'm Muslim because that helps me on my path, helps me to put away my childish things the way I'm going to move forward is helping me.
What religion was that?
Muslim.
I still call him Jesus. It doesn't matter. Listen, it does not matter. Okay. If you come and say you gay, I call him Jesus.
I'm dead. That wasn't random. Do that.
No,
I don't think that's a religion.
No, but some people, whatever it is, my job is not to judge somebody. My
I'm with
job,
you. I'm with
my job is only to tell you how God is good. Listen to me. You got people that like to preach, condemning people preaching. You got people that just want to give people the word for they can find out themselves. Like you got Joe Hosteen. He just always happy. I'm like, do you have a bad day, dog? He just always smiling. You know who Joe
I don't know if
Osteen
you
is.
trust somebody that's always.
Hey, but at the end of the day, see,
That boy Joe be like,
but
how's everyone doing?
but see, even that, right?
I'm glad to be here.
You see how you said that? Even that, I don't care if, because
I'm just
whatever
talking shit.
whatever he put out is what I take into my spirit. He just always happy. I don't know if it's the Botox. I don't know what it is.
I'm dead.
I don't know what he just always. I'm like, man, he look like his wife.
October, watch your mic when you yell. You're just peeking audio wise.
Okay. He got me. He got me roused up, man. He got me. He keep trying to just. Hey, whatever
my Bible.
whatever
What did he say?
whatever someone say, I don't believe in your God. I call him Jesus.
No, you know I respect what you.
Oh no, I'm just saying anybody. Because I used to
debate.
used to debate people. I ain't debate nobody. What I'm going to do is, that's it. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody no more.
So whatever the whatever the faith is that leads you to what you just described previously as a man, how you look at a man not having that discipline and responsibility. That's cool.
It's because you got to think it's their journey. I went on my own journey. You, we all go on our own journey. But if I discredit you and make you feel bad about something that you do, it's a way to correct somebody and it's a way to offend somebody. And I'm learning that, right? That means even the simple fact about the part. Don't say it, but remember the part? Was that one part? I said, oh, bro, I ain't coming here no more.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's where my running mates run at. That same work. I told you that.
So you gotta go back anyway.
I've been back.
Okay.
Like 3 times now. Because I fell in love with running.
Oh, I'm about to join this. I wonder if it's the same.
What is it?
I'm about to.
But just tell me after.
Yeah.
Because running has
I'm gonna
made
probably escape.
running literally made me run closer to my future and farther from my past. That's why I run.
Okay.
That's exactly why I run.
I can do
It's like I said.
Sometimes you just gotta run, bro. When that Forrest Gump type of time.
Hey, dog.
It was one time, bro. I got up. This is when I was married. I got up. It was like late, and I was like, I'm about to run downtown. And I forgot where we was. We wasn't super far from downtown, but it was late. It was late at night. And we wasn't in like necessarily the best neighborhood. We was in like the good part where the old people be at. But it was still some BS around us that be going on. So like, so she like, you about to go. And I just felt something in me was like, I just want to run downtown. I just feel it like, and that was like the best night I ever had. Like just running from the house downtown.
Before we close this, you said something.
Oh shit.
Jake, how long I got?
At 12 minutes.
Thank you. I never knew what peace was. Because I thought peace was perfect. But you just said something that it really touched me. You said you was in a nice area, but around was hell. That's peace.
Oh, sorry. I lied. It was 7 minutes. My bad.
That was Jake. But just think about that concept.
Mm-hmm.
I got so much stuff going on. I can either be in my peace or go and let the outside influence me.
Mm-hmm.
But where I'm at today, peace is the most. You can't buy peace. You have to walk into your peace. If you want
I
peace,
agree.
no money, no sex, no drugs, no big rims on your car. None of that's going to do anything. It's going to bring you more problems on top of the problems that you already have and that you're going to have tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. But if you really truly want peace, just walk. You wouldn't listen. We would never stop everything. You can
Right.
never help everybody. Some people would never change. That's fine. Why? Because it's their journey. Because when somebody do wrong on this hand, somebody's doing right on this hand. That means, hey, what's the vision, man? Let's wrap this up. Let's get the vision for the people to understand why we do this, man. Why are we doing this?
For sure. Listen, we started with the mission, the vision. Glory to God. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
No, that's good.
You got me started. You know, I grew up in church.
Hey, I told you going back to church, man.
You know.
I'm trying to tell you.
She. All right. The vision.
I still call him Jesus.
I'm dead. All right, so the vision to become the nation's most transparent healing platform, where silence is shattered, secrets lose their grip, and truth unlocks purpose. We envision a world where people break the cycles of generational abuse, not just from others, but from themselves. A world where it's normal to speak up, to rest in solitude, and to grow out of dysfunction without guilt. The No More Secrets podcast dares to model surrender, identity, and the power of honesty, one voice at a time. Beautifully done, my brother. The mission and the
We got it, like I said.
kudos.
We got 3 minutes then. Jake, I want to send this off, and I want people to take from this is your responsibility to stop being a child. It's your responsibility.
I support
It's your responsibility.
write that
Step
down
up.
somewhere.
To step up to be a man or step up to be a woman. And however that look, you the only one can walk in your peace.
Mhm.
Can run you the more people you pick in your circle, less peace you will ever have. That's a fact. That means if you got 10 people and you got add 10 more, that's more problems. But I want to close this out with a prayer because, like I said, if it wasn't for God, it wouldn't be me and it wouldn't probably be y'all. But dear Heavenly Father, we just say thank you once again for allowing me to sit here and just be vulnerable, Father. Father, I just ask you to touch each and every person that's going to listen to this, Father. And I just ask you, Jesus, whatever that's bothering us in this moment in our life, Father, that we surrender it to you. Father, we just asking you to touch this school year for our children. We ask you to touch the president. We ask you to touch everybody in the world right now. But Father, I ask you to touch each and every marriage that's going through something right now. I ask you right now to place your hands on them kids in a bad relationship right now, Father. And let us understand that it's focused on the kids because the kids is the next generation. In the name of Jesus, amen and amen.
Amen. Beautiful said, brother.
Amen.
Hey,
Well,
hey.
next week is going to be a great topic too. We're gonna dive back into it though.
For
We'll
sure.
definitely dive back into this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I didn't know. I'm so mad I cried, man. I don't care what nobody say. I said no.
Bro, you couldn't stop it.
Hey man.
I just told everybody you was gonna cry when you had relations with peace. Or whatever you said. I forgot how you said it.
I said I'm gonna have when I